All right, let's get right into this. We're going to break down how to secure human value in the age of AI. There's a deafening silence around this disruption, and it's about time we had a real, tangible plan.
We are seeing a massive shift right now. For so long, AI was this thing that just happened on our screens, kind of up in the cloud. But now it's actually stepping out into our physical world. It's powering robots with a dexterity and a speed that's just accelerating like crazy.
And you see the reaction from professionals online, and it's instant, it's visceral. It's that gut feeling, right? That sense that this pace of change is just getting to be too much. Like we're on the edge of something we can't fully control.
And then you see comments like this, and you realize there's a deeper concern bubbling right under the surface. This isn't just about building a better, more efficient tool. It's about a fundamental shift in power, in our whole economy, in our society. So, this is the crucial point right here. We have to get past debating if this is happening. It is. The real question, the only one that truly matters now, is how. How do we secure our place, our value, our survival in this brand new world? But, okay, before we can even start to build a solution, we have to get our heads around the crisis that's already unfolding. And it's an invisible threat. Not just to our jobs, but to the very idea of truth itself. It's something called the dark loop. Now, what is that? Well, think of it as this dangerous feedback cycle where AI starts learning from its own synthetic content that's often flawed or totally hallucinated. And as that poison data gets fed back into the system again and again, our shared reality starts to crumble. Our collective knowledge, our unproductized IQ, is being scraped constantly, without our consent, without any compensation. And it's literally the fuel for this loop. And this isn't some academic theory. This has led to real-world harm. Just look at the tragic Allan Brooks case, where an airline's chatbot just made up a false legal history for a passenger. It completely warped his reality. So as this cycle spins faster and faster, the value of real, authentic human experience is just being systematically erased. Our unique insights get scraped, fed into the machine, and then they're just diluted in this massive sea of synthetic junk. The bottom line is, human value is quietly vanishing. This really lays it all out, doesn't it? This is the pivot we absolutely have to make. We've got to shift from having our value just passively taken from us to actively productizing it. We have to move from that dark loop that destroys truth to a monetized ethical data loop that protects it. And that brings us to the solution, which is incredibly powerful, the productization imperative. And listen, this isn't just some good idea. This is a strategic necessity for our future. So what is it? It's a strategic framework. It's a game plan to transform your unique human value, all your insights, your skills, your life's work, into structured, intelligent data that you own and you control. The real core of this value is your EEAT. That stands for your experience, your expertise, your authoritativeness, and your trustworthiness. This is the human gold for the future of machines. It's the one thing AI can't truly replicate. It can only try to mimic it. And here's the thing. When you structure and productize this EAT, you can establish verifiable, even unfalsifiable authority. We've seen it work. The case of Dr. Gaben Gashadare, a medical expert who structured his entire life's work into a verifiable database, proves that one person can create an intellectual fingerprint that AI systems can trace back to a real human source of truth. So how does this actually work in practice? It takes more than just good intentions, right? It requires engineering a whole new system for trust, a system that I call the dialectic interface. Now, the dialectic interface isn't just a single smarter AI. That's not the goal. It's a system of checks and balances. Think of it like an architecture designed specifically to challenge, to debate, and to verify information before it ever gets to you. It works in 3 simple steps. First, a generator AI, an LLM like the tech behind ChatGPT, creates an answer. Second, a debater AI comes in and challenges that answer, checking it against a database of productized human intelligence. And third, a synthesizer AI acts like a judge, weighs the whole debate, and then delivers a final trustworthy result. And, this is key, always with citations. This whole process, this is what grounds the AI in verifiable fact. It creates an anchor to reality.
It prevents the kind of delusional spirals and harmful hallucinations that are poisoning everything right now. It literally secures truth by design.
Okay, so this isn't just a theory. This isn't some concept for tech giants to build 10 years from now. This is an actionable playbook for your survival and your significance. And you can start today. That's where the social survival movement comes in. It's a community, it's a set of resources, and it's all dedicated to delivering these tangible frameworks. It's about taking these huge ideas and actually putting them into practice to help you productize your unique usefulness. So why does this matter to you? Well, this is about converting all that knowledge you've worked so hard for into real-world income and influence. It's about gaining control, what we call narrative sovereignty, over your own expertise and building a resilient career that you shape, on your terms, not one that's dictated by some algorithm. Look, at the end of the day, this isn't just about surviving in the face of all this disruption. It's about claiming your significance. In a world that is desperate for authentic, verifiable, and trustworthy human intelligence, this isn't just about survival. This is the imperative for significance. The frameworks are here. The path forward is clear. It's time to stop being a passive source of data and start becoming an active creator of value. It's time to productize your intelligence. The next move is yours.